Hello students, this is the 15th part of our second semester's second one act play, and that is The Dear Departed, which is written by Stanley Horton. So open your books, page number 148. On this page number, first line, and the first line is given in the bracket. What is the bracket information? Abel. Abel, it means that old man, grandfather. Thrust his hand. Thrust, it means push suddenly in a specified direction at bin. So that old person, that grandpa Abel, push his hand towards the bin and who skips back. Skip, it means jump lightly. To jump lightly. When the grandpa pushed his hand towards Bain, so Bain jumped lightly backside and retreat with Mrs. Jordan. Retreat, it means move back. To move back. And with Mrs. Jordan, Bain also move backside. Jordan to the same distance below the sofa, and below the sofa, Mrs. Jordan was on a safe distance from that grandpa. After that, Mrs. Slater approaching Abel gingerly. Approach, it means go near. Abel gingerly. Gingerly, it means cautiously. So very cautiously, Mrs. Slater went near to Abel, that grandpa, and she said, "Grandfather, is that you?" And she asked question to that old person, that grandpa, "Is that you?" She pokes him. Poke, it means thrust or push. She poked him with her hand to see if he is solid. So she poked him with her hand and wanted to know that he is a real person of a real body or he is the ghost. Abel, "Of course, it's me." Then Abel said to Mrs. Slater that, "Of course, I am me. Don't do that, Maya." Now, that old person, that grandpa said, "Am Melia." What the devil do you mean by this tomfoolery? Tomfoolery, it means foolish and silly behavior. So what do you want to do, or what do you want to explain by this kind of foolish behavior? Mrs. Slater to the others, he is not dead. And after that, Mrs. Slater went to that old person. She said everyone that this person, this old person, this grandfather is not dead. But doesn't seem like it. And after that, Ben was also not in the condition to accept that this is the real person, this is not ghost. So he said that I don't think this is not ghost or this is the real person, this old man. Ably, irritated by the whispering. Irritated, it means become angry, and whisper, it means to talk secretly in a low voice. So everyone was talking secretly in a low voice, and that made very angry to that old person Abel. "You have kept away long enough, lazy." So he said to Mrs. Jordan that lazy, this this is the name of Mrs. Jordan, and he said to her that you are on a long distance from me. What happened? And now you have come, you don't seem overpleased to see me. And you came to my home, and after watching me, I don't see that you are very happy. After that, Mrs. Jordan, you took us by surprise, father. Mrs. Jordan said to that grandpa, that father, you took a surprise, you gave us surprise. Are you keeping quite well? And she asked him that you are quite well, you are good, you are having any kind of disease or any kind of illness, fever, cold, etc. etc. Abel trying to catch the word. What? Then Abel, he was trying to understand that what is the meaning of Mrs. Jordan words, what the Mrs. Jordan wanted to say actually. Then Mrs. Jordan, are you quite well? Then Mrs. Jordan said again the same sentence, same word, that you are okay. Abel, I'm right enough, but for a bit of a headache. So Abel said that I'm okay, but I'm having a little bit headache. I wouldn't mind betting that I am not the first in this house to be carried to the cemetery. Cemetery means burial ground. Burial ground, it means it is the ground where dead bodies are placed under the ground. So he said that I am not the first person who is going to die and whose dead body will be buried under the ground in a cemetery. I always think Henry there looks none too healthy, and he said that I always see that Henry is not looking very healthy, he is having some kind of problem. Mrs. Jordan, well, I never. Abel crosses to the armchair and Henry gets off of his out of his way to the front of the table. And after that, Abel wanted to sit on that armchair, so he crossed that armchair where Henry was in the road. So Henry moved away from his that passage and gave some kind of space to that grandpa to go near that armchair, to sit on that armchair. Abel, Melly, what the Dickens? Now, what the Dickens? This is the word, the phrase used to give more stress on, more emphasis on what. What the Dickens did I do with my new slipper? So Abel said to Mrs. Slater. Mrs. Slater's name is Emily, but he said her Melly, that where are my new slippers? Where did you put them? Mrs. Slater, confused. Aren't they by the hearth? Hearth, it means floor of the fireplace. So Mrs. Slater was confused, and in that confusion she said that grandpa, those slippers are not near that fireplace on the floor. Then Abel, I don't see them. Abel said that I don't see any slipper there. Observing Henry trying to remove the slipper, and that grandpa saw that Henry owned his slipper, and Henry was trying to remove those slippers from his feet, and that was observed, that was seen by that grandpa. Why you have got them on Henry? And Abel, that old person, that grandpa, asked Henry one question, that Henry, why did you own my slipper? So in this way this part ends here. We are going to stop here. Have a good day to all of you. Thank you very much.